你看到这么多人了嘛？No, we can't be going there no more, man. We're going this way. We're going this way. We're going this way, dog. There's way too many people. They're gonna mess up my signal. Man. Let's keep it moving, everybody. Man. Potato bread, thank you. Few, thank you. Brittany B, thank you. Neep, thank you. Please let me know when I'm lagging. We're going this way. I gotta get away from the people. Nashonda, thank you. We hit our goal, y'all. Heather, thank you for the dinosaur. Thank you so much, Heather, for the dinosaur. All right, we're gonna get up out of here. Let's get away from the crowds, y'all. Let's get away from the crowds. You know, this is one of the things I've noticed about China in the last few years since COVID has ended. Neep, thank you so much, Neep. Thank you, Heather, for the dinosaur. Few, potato bread, Brittany B. Thank you, guys. Hyochu, thank you. Neep, thank you. 到了吧？对吧？这也是我们刚才要去的地方。可以，好。All right. How many of y'all watched my live stream before I explained y'all what are these rocks over here? Any of y'all remember this from my earlier live streams? What are these big ass rocks? Oh, look at this big ass rocks over here. Y'all see this right here? It is 9:30 in the morning, brother. You are exactly right. I am shocked by how many people there are here. It's 9:54 a.m. in the morning. There's people everywhere. These rocks are fetched from the Tai Lake nearby. Very, very valuable rocks. To me, they just look like some rocks. I don't know why this is so valuable, man. This looks just like some rocks. Okay, but this is fetched from the bottom of Lake Tai. This is the only place in China that produces these rocks. And apparently, people starting from the Ming Dynasty, the Qing Dynasty, people with power, people with wealth, they like to fetch these rocks out of the bottom of Lake Tai and put it in their gardens. This is like a trend. You know what I'm saying? So these rocks are still very, very valuable even to this day. Now, look at this right here. This just looks like a rock to me. I don't know why this is so valuable. They just look like some rocks. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it moving. We're talking about some rocks. Let's keep it moving, everybody. Look at this. They got this everywhere in this garden. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the same rock as in the Forbidden City. Absolutely right. Great observation. That was where the emperor lived. This is where the governor lives. You guys can see all these gardens are decked out in these rocks. Let's keep it moving, everybody. Man, look at all this. Beautiful. I'm sorry if I'm not able to keep up with all the comments, man. Comments are flowing really quickly. Look at this. There's a replication in Staten Island. I love it. Sculpture. Choosing Peace. Thank you. This building. Auburn Girly. Thank you. So the entire compound here, if you had to walk it, it's probably going to take you like 30, 45 minutes. But the problem is you got to navigate the crowd when you're navigating. So you really, if you wanted to walk this whole thing, it'll probably take you at least an hour to do this if you want to see everything. Now, as we walk a little bit further, you guys can see, man, this entire presidential palace isn't just an office building. This place is actually a home. The president of China during the Republic era actually lived here. You guys can see right here, these are all, look at this right here. Look at this. This doesn't look like an office building at all, right? This is probably some place for the president, for the governor in the Qing Dynasty, a place for them to relax, have some tea, have a drink. This is their garden right here. So this is a place, I mean, they were like, you imagine if you were the governor, man. This is like, you spent 99% of your life here. Your family spends 99% of your life here. So you gotta have your entertainment, you gotta have your gardens, you gotta have your, you gotta have your entertainment because you live here. You barely get to step foot outside of this compound. So they gotta build all these structures over here to make sure that you can still sustain a normal life. Look at this, man. We got a boat right here. Y'all see this right here? I just realized this is a boat. They built a full-scale boat right here. Sadie, thank you. We're going this way? Cool, I follow you. Sadie, Pepper, thank you. All right, let's go this way. Look at this tree right here. Man, let's keep it moving. This is Jiangnan style garden. Exactly, one of the comments just mentioned this. 200,000 likes, everybody. Thank you so much for tapping on your screen. We are going to finish exploring the presidential palace and then we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get up out of here. We are in the garden area of the presidential palace. You can see, this whole thing is a boat. Look at this. Man, when we go back to Beijing and we go, oh, look at this. Wow. Carol says hi. Everybody, if you feel like I'm a little bit off kilter this morning, man, that's because I don't deal with crowds very well. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I'm being squeezed by the crowds, I get a little bit anxious. I worry about our signal. Mike Jackson, great to see you, Mike Jackson. Thank you. Man, Neep, thank you. Potato Bread, Brittany B, L. Man, Flora AB, Nashonda. Thank you guys so much. DP, thank you. Hyotu, thank you. Thank you guys. I get a little bit off kilter when I'm in a big crowded place, everybody, because I'm worried about the signal. I'm worried about whether or not I'll be able to live stream. So please excuse me if I seemed a little bit off kilter earlier. I just get so worried. Mike Jackson, LBJ, thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I apologize, because I'm telling y'all, man, whenever there's a lot of people, my alarm goes off. Mike Jackson, thank you, sir. Sadie, Melanie, Thady, thank you so much. Mike Jackson, I appreciate you, man. All right, we are about to go into one of the main squares over here. There should be a statue of a very important man, the founder of modern China. Notice I said the founder of modern China, not the founder of new China. The founder of new China is Chairman Mao. We're gonna see a statue. We should be seeing a statue of Sun Zhongshan, Dr. Sun Yat-sen right ahead of us. There should be a statue of him. There he is, right here. So this is the landmark of him. You can see he's sitting here. This is a highly respected man in Chinese history. This is Dr. Sun Yat-sen. Even though he wasn't, this is something I want to let all the Americans back home know. What's interesting about this is that he was not communist. Dr. Sun Yat-sen was not a communist. He was not a communist. He was the first president of China after, y'all can see, by the way, look at the way he's dressed. He is dressed. Look at the way he's dressed. Sadie, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Look at the way he's dressed. He is dressed in Western clothing. You can see that. He's wearing a tie, he's wearing a suit, and he is wearing, look at his shoes. Look at his shoes right here. I love how this guy's putting his hands on the Dr. Sun Yat-sen's shoes, man. You shouldn't be touching the statue, dog. I don't know why you're touching the statue. Man, this is Dr. Sun Yat-sen, man. You can't just go up and touch his statue, man. This is crazy. You can't just go and touch him. Jim, thank you. So, this gentleman right here is the first president of China. The very first president of China. His name is Dr. Sun Yat-sen, S-U-N-Y-A-T-S-E-N, Dr. Sun Zhongshan. He's a very, very famous man. The first president of China. He was not a communist, but yet he is highly respected by the current Chinese Communist Party. Very, very respected. Very, very respected, y'all. Jim, Trevor, thank you. Dr. Sun Zhongshan, this is him right here. You see, he's wearing Western-style shoes. He's wearing a Western-style suit along with a tie. Very, very interesting. Let's keep it moving. Keep it moving, y'all. 哥们儿，我在这儿直播呢。好，我得 come on， 你不要在这儿讲脏话，我在这 come on man，let's keep it moving. Sadie, thank you. Alrighty, we are about to get ready to get up out of here. This is one of the last buildings I wanted to show you. 这是他家吗？这是他住的地方吗？ This is probably where Dr. Sun Yat-sen lived. Pepper, thank you. This is probably. This is his office, actually. Harry just let me know this is his office right here. Fuel Hill Meal, thank you for the galaxy. Man, Mike Jackson, Fuel Hill Meal, Brittany B, Potato Bread, Neep. Thank you guys. Nashonda, Flora, DP, thank you. There's a lot of people looking at me, y'all. You see, the reason why they're looking at me, man, these kids over here in school, they speak English. They taking English lessons, so they probably understand a little bit of what I'm saying, man. So not only do we have senior citizens, we also have a lot of people on school trips right here. They should be in school right now, but a lot of school kids out here. Susan, Sawney, thank you. Carol, thank you so much. Thank you, Sadie. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Sadie. All right, this is Dr. Sun Yat-sen's office. I don't think we can go in, but you could look at it from the outside. Look at this architecture right here. Clearly European architecture. A lot of European elements combined with Chinese roofs, Chinese styles. So this is a combination of Chinese and European styles. This building right here. Let's keep it moving. Let's get up out of here. Man, these kids are loud, y'all. Sadie, thank you. You can see the arches. You can see the European elements, the Western elements, and yet you could also see the Chinese style roofs. This is called a combination of Chinese and European styles. Keep it moving. He's got a beautiful garden over here to look at while he's working. Thank you, JK, for sharing the live stream. Y'all ready for the food street? Y'all ready to get up out of here? Y'all ready to get up out of here and go to the food street? We good? We good? I know, I used to be a kid too. I'm telling you, man, when I was a kid, I was even more annoying than them. These kids, are loud, I was even louder. Jennifer, thank you. So that's why I don't even mind, man. Man, when I was a kid, I was even louder, y'all. I was not a good kid, man. I'd be causing all kinds of trouble for my parents, man. The teachers be calling the school. I'm gonna tell y'all this, man. I used to go back from school. This is in China when I was a kid. I used to go back in school. First thing I did when I got back to my apartment, to my parents' house, first thing I did is I unplugged the phone. They didn't even notice. I unplugged the phone cable from the wall, so if my teacher was gonna call us on a Friday evening and try to mess up my weekend, the phones wouldn't even be able to come through. You know what I'm saying? That's what I did, man. I come back from school on a Friday night, Friday afternoon. I'm trying to have a good time. I'm trying to have a good time this weekend. I ain't trying to have no teacher mess up my weekend. First thing I do is I go and unplug our phone. And my mom didn't even notice. So no phone calls came in. So if you try to call my house on a Friday evening, you weren't able to get through, man. Let's keep it moving, everybody. Let's keep it moving. They're not about to mess up my weekend, man. First thing I did when I got home, unplug the phone. Let's keep it moving, everybody. Let's get up out of here. Get up out of here, y'all. But that's not, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to tell y'all the real. This is what happened. Because they always try to call my house on a Friday afternoon. Because they always trying to mess up my weekend, you know, complain about how I was causing trouble at school. You know, I got tired of it, man. I got home, unplugged the phone. This is when our house only had one telephone. This is in the 90s. Y'all gotta remember, this is in the late 90s, early 2000s. You know, we didn't have cell phones in China yet. At least my family didn't have a cell phone. So all we had was a telephone at the house. We didn't have no internet. There was no Wi-Fi, there was no email. We didn't even have a computer at home. So the only way you could reach me is by calling me. So I unplugged the phone, man. Hell no, you're not about to mess up my weekend. Let's keep it moving. No cell phones. Let's keep it moving, y'all. 我们出去，我们离开了。Get up out of here. Get up. Nah, I don't care what it is over here. I'm going to the food street, man. I'm done with this, man. There's way too many people here. It's messing up our signal, making me claustrophobic, man. Let's get up out of here, Harry. Let's go take the people to see some food. All right, everybody. Francis, thank you. Those were the days. Francis, thank you. You're not about to mess up my weekend, man. I'm not playing with you because you know what's gonna happen. They go call my mom, and I'm gonna get grounded for the whole weekend, and my whole weekend is messed up. We're going this way. So go exit this way. All right, let's go to the exit. Sadie, thank you. And Mike Jackson, man, thank you so much for the support for the channel. Oh, we hit our goal already. Thank you. Sadie, thank you. Man, thanks to everybody, man. Neep, Nashonda, Flora, man, Island Chick, Pirate Chick, Auburn Girlie. Thank you guys so much for your support. We're gonna wrap up our time here at the Presidential Palace. I know it was very hectic with a lot of people, but hopefully you guys got to see a little bit of it. All the buildings, at least from the outside. This is the grounds of the Republic era, the Qing Dynasty, dating back to the Ming Dynasty. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let's go. It's time to go get some food. Let's go check out an authentic food street. We good? We good, everybody? We good, everybody? Not lagging? Okay, cool. Let's keep it moving. I apologize for the large crowds. You guys understand, man. This is China. There's over 1.4 billion people here in China. Now, for all the Americans back home, here's a question I have for you guys. I'm actually kind of genuinely curious about this. Let me stand here. Let me stand on business over here for a second, and I'm going to tell you guys a serious question that I have. I literally have a serious question. I would like somebody to give me this answer. Okay, Fally, thank you. China is all about promoting tourism at the moment. They want to visit more foreigners to come to the country. Okay, they want to visit more Americans. They want to welcome more Americans. They want to welcome more Europeans. They want to welcome more Singaporeans. Here's my question. This is a question I don't have an answer to. This is a legitimate question. Where are the foreigners going to go when they come to China? I'm a serious question. Like, I'm being totally serious with this. Because right now, even without any foreigners in the crowd, these places are packed to the brim. This is a Tuesday morning on a non-holiday. My question is, where are the foreigners gonna go if they come and visit? That's a serious question. This is a very serious question. You know what I'm saying? Like, where are the foreigners gonna go? Because all these places are packed already with domestic crowds, domestic audiences who are out here having a good time and traveling. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we want to visit, welcome more Americans, where are the Americans and the Europeans and the Singaporeans, the Filipinos, the Malaysians, the Brazilians? Where do they go? Like this is a very legitimate question I have. Rakim, thank you. Like this is a very legitimate question because I can't even take my own father and my own mother to Beijing because we can't get a ticket to the Forbidden City. And we speak Chinese. We speak Chinese. Even though we're Americans, we speak Chinese. You know what I'm saying? We speak the local language. We can't even get a ticket. How is somebody from Argentina? How is somebody from Brazil? How is somebody from England? How is somebody from the state of Massachusetts or the state of Washington? How are they able to get a ticket to go to the Forbidden City? You know what I'm saying? Like they flew all the way out here from Dallas, Texas. They flew all the way out here from New York City. They can't even get a ticket to go see the Forbidden City. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's literally what I'm trying to figure out. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if you're with an agency or not. The places are packed. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of tough, y'all. That's kind of tough, man. That's what I'm kind of curious about, man. That's what I'm genuinely curious about this, because you guys can see, man, we out here on a Tuesday morning. There's a lot of people out here. I'm just genuinely curious. So this is why I've actually thought about starting a tour company to take American visitors and European visitors. Like I was literally thinking about starting my own tour guide company in China where we take the American visitors to some of the off-beaten path places. Get away from these tourist areas, get away from the mega packed cities, maybe only spend 15 to 20% of our time there and spend most of our time in the countryside visiting the scenic areas. You know what I'm saying? I was actually thinking about it. We're at the exit right now. We're about to get up out of here. I've had enough of this, man. Let's get up out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm genuinely asking this question. Like I'm genuinely asking this question. I'm genuinely asking this question, man, because like I can't get a ticket to anything. You know what I'm saying? I tried to go to the Nanjing Museum, couldn't get a ticket. We gotta go tomorrow. We can't even go today. We couldn't go yesterday, couldn't get a ticket. I'm genuinely curious about this. Let's keep it moving. Harry is right here. Harry right here, man. Viv, Sadie, thank you. So I don't know, man. Whenever I'm here, I start to think about these things, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I kind of think about these things. Like imagine you're from Mississippi and you're visiting China for the first time, man. There's a lot of people you gotta navigate. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it moving. So exactly, man, everybody who's watching, I'm actually thinking about starting my own tour guide company where we go off the beaten path. Laura, Tessa Wilson, thank you so much. Well, I'm thinking about starting my own tour guide company. I am not joking. I'm not joking at all. Where we are going to lead exclusively Americans, Australians, New Zealanders, Singaporeans, you know, Thai, people from Thailand, people from all over the world, and we take them to a part of China that it don't have as many people as this, y'all. Like get away from the crowds, go off the beaten path and have some experiences that are much quieter. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually thinking about that. I'm seriously thinking about doing that, guys. Keep it moving, y'all. Thank you so much, Melissa. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. And also, you know, the other thing is, y'all see the way I travel, right? I travel comfortable and clean. I live in clean places, clean hotels, but I don't go to the St. Regis. I don't go to the Ritz-Carlton. I keep it affordable. So how do we find a way to do these types of tours while keeping it affordable for the people? You know what I'm saying? We don't have to stay at the Ritz-Carlton. We don't have to stay at the St. Regis all the time. We could be in some of these quieter places, but affordable. You know, $20, $30 a night. You can stay at a very decent hotel in many parts of China. So I'm trying to think about how to do this, y'all. Let's keep it moving, everybody. Let's keep it moving. Man. Thank you so much, Wildside. Thank you. You could do a luxury tour. Sure, you could do a luxury tour too, man. If you want to stay in the Ritz-Carltons, man, we got plenty of that in China. All right, man, we're leaving. We just left the presidential palace. We're cutting through the 1912 region again, the 1912 district, and now we're about to go to the food street called Kexiang. It's called Ke Alley. It's the largest food alley here in the city of Nanjing. We're about to go right now and see how it is at about 10. What time is it? What time is it right now? 10:12 a.m. All right, let's go right now. There should be still a lot of people. Cool. Let's keep it moving. Now, these tracks in the pavement, I was a little bit unsure as well, but I think Auburn Girlie mentioned that this is for the trolley. So do you see those trolleys right ahead of me? She was saying that this might be for the trolley. I wasn't sure what this is either. You guys remember when we were streaming from Beijing, when we were at Qianmen Street, the food street, they had those tracks in the street. That was for the rail cars that used to travel during the Qianmen Street about 100 years ago. I don't know what this is. Auburn Girlie has been saying that this is trolley tracks, so I'm gonna believe her. Pepper Kim, Allison Sky, thank you, because I have no idea what this is. I'm gonna take Auburn Girlie's word for it. Now, this is what the 1912 district looks like. Mountain, thank you so much for the feathers. Tower